Hello and welcome back to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. So what are we doing today? We could obviously try to solve a few more of those puzzle boxes, but I think I actually wanna grab all the keys first and then only work on this puzzle when we have all the pieces. Does that make sense? So what are we doing then? Well, so last time we called up Lorenzo on the phone, the magician, and that reminded me of something. Okay, well, I didn't get to do it because the maze man's here. But I want to go back out to the crystal ball. Let's do this first. I have a few details, please remember. I'm working at the desk. Working on the maze. Nothing behind here. There's an envelope. There's 3 scratches behind the desk. Scales with a key and what's that? 2 chess pieces. Magnifying glass in the drawer. What does the thing say? Renzo Nero. Remport. Oh, it's like French. Okay, I think we got it. I remember it all. Which object was in the drawer? Right, that was a magnifying glass. This matches our information. Cool. Hotel reception office night. The woman waits nervously by the phone. Suddenly it rings. The woman answers. The other end is available. Thank you. There's a switching sound. Bob here. Mr. Sidney, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm a bit worried about the project. Who is this? I am working with Mr. Nero on the third eye. Silence. Hello? Did you not receive the letter? No? That's unfortunate. Where are you now? I'm at the hotel. What's going on? Long silence. She's there now. What does legal say? There's another inaudible voice. Get out now. A pistol shot is heard. The woman drops the phone. What the fuck? Well, it looked like the letter was behind the desk. Have I seen that desk anywhere? Maybe we can find that letter. But so far, nothing in these sequences has been true out here, have they? Like, we haven't seen anything in there that's become relevant out here yet, I don't think. But anyway, remember the crystal ball? I think we can enter directions in there, which might be the primordial cave. Don't ask me how I didn't think of this before. Do you know your future? Sure. The year is 1982. You will wander the paths of that primordial cave. Okay, here we go. So it's north, west, south, south, north, west, and south. At this point you will see cave paintings. Here we go. Okay. So we have a pig, turtle, and is that an ox? Turtle, pig, ox. And it seems the maze man is upon us again. Bro, it's freaking out. Or maybe it's just my proximity to the crystal ball. Let's get out of here. Okay, so I think we need to go and call Lorenzo now. And tell him about the cave paintings. Right, so 1798. I knew you would call. Tell me what you will see in that cave. What will the cave painting to the left depict? A turtle. I see. Cave painting in the middle is a pig. Lastly, on the right. That's gotta be the ox, right? Yes. Now I see in your immediate future that something you need is in your bag. Magic show ticket for the caravan. I foresee that I will see you at the show, sister. Okay then, let's go and check out the show. Finally, we get to go inside. Tickets, yes. Magic show ticket. There he is. Magician. Seeing as you have a ticket, I suppose you're here for the show. Well, all I have left is this lice-infested wagon. The horse which carried this is as dead as magic. I am now but a nameless vagabond with a violent past. Only the most red of roses could awaken the memories of my great show. Well, I do happen to have a red rose. Yes, I remember it like yesterday. Do you? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that just brings me out. Alright, what's going on here? First of all, let's check the sides. There's $1 here. Does this just bring me out too? No. Welcome to the sideshow, sister. For measly $10 I can show you a trick I call the disappearing woman. Might take you to unexpected places. Not right now. Return when your heart longs for magic. Check out the other side. Welcome to the sideshow. Okay, it's the same thing. Let's do this last. Let's check out the show. This theater is a tragic lie. A parade for the slumbering. Main attraction is waiting on the stage. But on the edge of this deception, there are lost woods. Travel there to hear the stories passed down through the centuries. For a modest gift, he can arrange your journey. Find me there. Should I do that first then? Before checking out the main stage? Like, I'm afraid if I go forward here, I won't be able to come back. Okay, fuck it. Let's go here. I have a bunch of money. $10. Sure. Your support keeps the arts alive, sister. Now, please brace yourself. You have traveled far to get here. Come closer and I will tell you how this all started. Yes, please. This is the tragic story we call the Legend of Creation. Thousands of years ago, the third eye shone over the islands in the Far East, but one night it fell from the sky. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, so she painted a creature in red ochre on the cave wall. At night, the crimson beast awoke. It spread chaos and death and devoured the human and her people. The story of the red creature became legend, but the third eye lived on and appears in the most unlikely of places to this day. Okay then. Do you wish to see the trick once more? It's free of charge. No thanks. He's holding $1. Can I do the other side too? Welcome to the sideshow. Oh, probably. Sure. Give me some lore. Brace yourself. Your journey has been long to reach these lost woods. Come closer and I will tell you one of the legends we speak of in this forest. This is the tragedy of the tale of the Baroness and the treasure hunter. Long ago there was a noble human born in a palace. Hidden in her palace was a long-lost treasure with a will of its own. Paint the world in red, it whispered in her dreams. Driven by the influence of the treasure, she painted a treasure hunter who appeared in her palace as if real. Together they set out to find the treasure known as the Third Eye. When they found it, all magic and wonders of the world appeared before them. But with the vision came great misfortune. The artist said, "Who needs eyes when there is nothing left to see?" She cut out her eyes and blindly fell to her demise, not as a human, baroness, nor artist. Instead, she had become art. She had turned into red paint from an old rusty bucket. Her whole world faded away, as did the treasure hunter, but the third eye was once again prepared to trade hands. Okay, there seems to be some very cool lore. I can't claim that I get it yet, but it seems to be pretty cool. Let's see if we can catch this $1. Come here. Thank you. Alright, let's see the main attraction. Anything to the sides? Oh my god, there's more lore. There's more! Can I even afford to? I can. Well, let's do it. Your support keeps the arts alive. Now brace yourself. You have traveled far, come closer. This is the tragic story we call the Quest of Man. The legends tell of a human who sought magic. He traveled to a dilapidated palace in the west to find it. Somewhere on these grounds he found the third eye, and when he held it he saw the magic of this world. This encounter, by holy and profane, gave him a vision of his magnum opus. Filled by the spirit of the third eye, he saw a whole universe. Everything appeared before him through magic. Alas, magic likewise gained him mastery of a woeful truth. He found that art is only as good as its spectators. In a feeble protest against mammon and the mediocrity of man, he cut out his eyes. The third eye once again became a lost treasure, and the man faded away. Nice. Kinda seems like you don't want to find the third eye, to be honest. Okay, we have one more. Let's just hope the main attraction doesn't cost money. Sure. So we only have 3 left. Your journey has been long to get here. Come closer and I'll tell you the final story, which we will tell in this forest. This is the tragic story we call The Last Dream. Not long ago, there was an old artist who looked into a red mirror. In the mirror she saw a young woman, and with her a man, looking for a long-lost treasure. The old artist painted them a treasure map, which led them to a faraway palace. Together they found the treasure known as the Third Eye. But in the shadows of the treasure lived a beast, which decided to hide in the shadows of the man. Not long had the beast lived in the shade until it grew hungry, and devoured the man and his soul. To escape the beast, the woman shattered the red mirror and fled through it. On the other side, she met the old artist. The old artist opened her eyes one last time, as a young woman told her the tragic story of the third eye. And that's it. Okay, I don't think this helps in the puzzles, but cool anyway. Okay, let's check out the main attraction then. Welcome to Teatro Rosso, sister. Our ancient order knew of your return. Our prophecy told of a sister bringing us magical cards. We saw that it would open the doors to her past. Tell me, sister, did you bring us any magical cards? I guess? Oh, is he gonna give me the key to these doors now? That would be pretty cool. The card of love. Use it wisely, sister. The Ace of Hearts turned into a heart-shaped key. Okay, we have another one. Bring any more magical cards? We sure did. Ace of Spades. The card of death. Use it wisely, sister. Alright. Let's get for. Alright! I got it. Let's get out of here. Okay, Maze Man about to appear again, of course. Oh, maybe not. I will just close the magician, I guess. So, heart door, or where are we going? We have the club's door down there. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, here's the heart door. Leads into the study. Here's the spade door. Investigation office. Okay, both of them seems pretty cool. Let's head to the second floor. Okay, I think one of the doors was like right here. The heart's door. Guess we're doing this one first. Heart-shaped key. The study. Money. And a scrapbook. The scrapbook is full of newspaper and magazine clippings. Oh my god. Düsseldorf Post. Oh, these years here. These years, all the door... There's one for 2022. Well, I guess we'll start over here. Toys on display in museum. Interactive exhibition opens this weekend. Citizens in Düsseldorf visiting Bauschinger Kunstin something in hopes of seeing beautiful paintings on display will be severely disappointed. Curator Anne Catherine Brown states that the art of the future will require participation. The spectator will interact with the artwork and perhaps even co-create it. The first wave of this so-called art is an exhibition called Verschlossene Erinnerungen, spearheaded by Lorelei Weiss, a lesser-known artist from Frankfurt who thought it necessary to litter a fine institution like Bauschinger with childish puzzle boxes that only the most fixated could possibly open. A fine product for country fairs, no doubt, but Fraulein Weiss' clothing and insistent upon wearing sunglasses indoors suggests that she has the hubris to think that her trinkets belong in the upper echelons of art society. Opening boxes in search of locked memories is a prime example of what is wrong with art today. Am I Lorelei? I'm wearing sunglasses at all times. But who's the old lady then? And also, isn't this... What year is it right now? I mean, there's a newspaper clipping from 2022. Okay, next. Report from Electronic Art Symposium. Engineers are artists in this innovative exhibition. Earlier this week, the exciting Electronic Art Symposium took place in Kirstiger Mess. This exhibition is open to everyone and hopes to show the exciting happenings in the world of electronic devices and how they can be used for more than work and calculations. Among the selected artists was Lorelei Weiss, known for her puzzle boxes and recently her innovative use of computers. Her contribution caused quite a sensation as its deliberate malfunction caused some panic. Weiss is not too keen to talk about what the work of art meant. She does not want to end discussions by giving a correct answer. Veteran art critic Maurice Talbot insisted it was a comment on the unreliability of technology, but concept artist Eiichi Tanaka thought that Weiss wanted to show us the death of an artwork. Un animal terrible. Review. There can be little doubt that Renzo Nero is not a filmmaker for everyone's tastes. His critic find him crude yet pretentious. His latest film won't win them over, but I don't think Nero cares. Un animal terrible is in many ways an experiment in audience participation. A number of scenes present the audience with tough choices about what should happen next. Regardless of the audience choice in Animal Terrible, the film always ends with Lucia coming back to life. This interactive film thus makes fun of its own concept of interactivity. Nero says that this is a comment on the illusion of democracy. but it works just as well as a joke about the illusion of interactivity. We like to think that we affect outcomes, but in truth, most of us are mere spectators, superfluous tired eyes. In the participation that in the end makes an animal terrible such an intense viewing. This should be essential viewing for anyone remotely interested in the development of narrative media, but be warned, it's not a pleasant film by any means. Renzo Nero wins big in Monte Carlo. Will spend the money on new film project. The director caused some mirth when he arrived in Club Rouge with a grocery bag stuffed with American dollar bills and stated that he was there to clean house. According to witnesses, Renzo Nero was in good spirits and joked with both staff and other patrons. Despite the rumors about Renzo Nero when it comes to romance, our reporter Miss Melissa Dubois caught Renzo Nero in the company of starlet Carla Romano and socialite Felicia Levy, both drinking champagne, but the big winner celebrated with a double espresso. Were you not afraid to lose such an amount? No. First of all, it was not my money. Secondly, I have seen in the stars that I would win. There was no reason to worry. Risky business, gambling with a production budget. If we lost, there would be no movie. There would be no movie, but it's better to have no movie than a bad movie. I needed more money than the studio gave me. Do you think you have set an example for other filmmakers? No, it was a terrible idea that turned out very well. Casinos or crooks? I got lucky. I would recommend filmmakers to rob banks instead, because gambling is immoral. Good luck with your next picture, Mr. Nero. Thank you, Bella Melissa. It will be the one. We're restarting cinema from the beginning, to the time when celluloid was magic, not for passing the time between hamburgers. Was a playing card hidden behind the article. Ace of clubs obtained. Cool. Death at Hotel Lettuce Jar. Police are coy about details. The police are investigating a death that occurred at Hotel Lettuce Jar yesterday evening. The hotel has been closed for the season, but according to neighbors, there had been a film shoot in the weeks past. The police won't confirm that there is any correlation between the film production and the death. Commissar Schmidt, who is in charge of the investigation, refuses to release any further information. The investigation is in a delicate phase at the moment, and therefore the deceased's identity will not be released at this time. We cannot rule out the possibility of a crime, and as such, it is standard procedure to treat it like a murder investigation, the police commented earlier this morning. Report from the inside, the Third Eye movement. Cult or commune? A reporter secretly joined the pilgrimage. I was confused when I received an invitation to an eye-to-eye session from the Third Eye movement. After some research, most consisting of buying fellow writers a drink, my confusion turned to excitement. The Third Eye movement is apparently a gathering of painters, musicians, composers, directors, photographers, and writers. And so I thought it was in my capacity as a Mending awarded journalist that I was invited. Jose Gill, the European branch's Magnus Magister Artis, maintained that it was due to a little red collection of poetry I released back in the 60s. Jose Marie made it clear that it would not occur to him to let a journalist into their midst, as journalism is a reactive craft and not a creative one. You see, the Third Eye movement is slowly for those filled with the power of creation, something I would hear more about in the weeks to come. What I thought was a secret club for the avant-garde bohemians was something entirely different. It was like being offered a seat at the King Arthur's round table. I suddenly found myself part of a quest, not for the Grail, but something else. A metaphysical power, an entity, a treasure of sorts? No one knew, or wanted to tell me, but it was clear that it had perhaps 1,000 years ago appeared somewhere in Sulawesi. The members whispered of it as a zeitgeist, and they now believed it was to be found in Central Europe. Where are they now, Lorelei Weiss? Our search for the elusive computer image innovator who never entered the spotlight. Unearthing obscure artists is the archaeology of the 21st century. Whether it's a long-dead Navist painter from Sweden, a minimalist composer from Latvia, or a mediocre Edwardian horror writer, they are all dug up and put on display. Obscurity adds value to a body of work, and by digging them up, we deprive them of that value. But the thing about Lorelei Weiss' most interesting art is that it can't be sold, because no one really knows if it exists anymore. Gallery owner Gaston Rousseau pours us a coffee in his apartment in Paris. Last year, he started to research the possibility of doing an exhibition which would act both as a tribute and a retrospective of the eccentric artist. He had hoped to recreate her lost art with the help of Weiss herself, and today's most admired names in computer art. She was the Gauguin of the electronic era, Rousseau tells Art Filter. If all of Gauguin's work had been burned, that is. Weiss was an elusive figure even when she was in zenith, but after the Nero affair, for which she sadly is most remembered, few have met her. Through Rousseau's network in the art world, he managed to track her down in Hamburg and swiftly traveled to arrange a meeting with her. It was too late. I had such big plans. Maybe I was a fool to believe that I could create a renaissance for a long-forgotten electronic art pioneer, Rousseau sighs. The old woman I met could hardly see, let alone speak. It didn't look like she had much time left. Okay, so it is the old woman then. This was in 2014. Internet Mystery of the OCU3. Truth or Fake? We dive deeper into the modern myth of the 1960s supercomputer. We have all heard the story by now. In Augenwaldberg, where entrepreneurs Mick Otto and Rob Gibb are building a Euro funland, complete with golf courses, spas and restaurants. A construction worker came upon a computer believed to be from the 1960s, the OCU3. First found in what was the basement of the old mansion, which previously stood on the grounds, it was later sold at a flea market and eventually ended up in the hands of an anonymous individual known as Putty on several forums. Putty then claims to have managed to reconstruct parts of the data on the OCU3. We've all seen the results on the internet. We've all been astonished by it. And we've all asked ourselves the same questions. What was the type of technology available in the 1960s? Could an entire interactive retrospective be made or even fit on the primitive devices of that time? In the coming weeks, we will try to answer these questions and dive deeper into the mystery of the OCU3. Very interesting. A lot of reading, but we did get another card. However, I think we should go and check out the other door first. Okay, Spade's door should be here. Here you go, the investigation office. What is going on here? I see $1. Thank you. File. Can I read these two? Yeah. It's full of incomplete and short notes. Fake gun. Body moved. Americans. RN equals L. Renzo Nero equals Lorenzo. Okay, what is this? There's a file marked case something. Autopsy report. Oh my god. Hotel Let's Jar 1963. Cause of death. The subject has a substantial visible fracture on the OS frontale. The fracture has caused a severe injury to the frontal lobe. The injury is lethal, but in all likelihood the cause of death is the cervical fractures in the vertebrae C2 and C3 respectively. However, the death from circulatory shock due to the extraction of the bulbus oculi cannot be completely ruled out. How injury occurred. The extraction wounds in the orbita have been caused by a sharp non-surgical instrument. The wounds inside the orbita are similar to those made from a pocket knife. The wounds could be self-inflicted or by someone else. Given the amount of glass found on the inside of the subject, there cannot be any doubt that the subject crashed through the window on the 3rd floor. It is unlikely, but possible, that the subject fell through the window due to the impact needed to crush the glass. Therefore, the subject most likely either jumped through the window or was pushed. Comments. Death by illness or accident is unlikely, due to the evidence at hand. The subject either committed suicide or was the victim of manslaughter, murder, involuntary manslaughter. Interrogation transcript. Name of witness is gone. Commissar Schmidt. When did this change in behavior start? He was eccentric when I arrived, and then his mental state took a turn for the worse after a phone call from the production company. Were you frightened by him? Is this me? Is this an interrogation of me? Were you frightened by him? Not at first, no. But at some point, did you find him frightening? Yes, I did. In what way? Did he make you uncomfortable? Inaudible. Excuse me? He played with his revolver, and his thoughts were very dark. Evidence submission form. Espresso cup, revolver, playing cards, glass shards, letter. Result of examination. Red paint was found on item A, B, C, and D. Blood from the deceased was found on item D. Exact model or owner of item B could not be identified. Presumed to be a pre-war Italian model. Card fell out of the file. Ace of diamonds. Okay, that's all the cards done. Investigation report. Polizeibeamter Andreas Coleman arrived at the Hotel Letters at a midnight. Wait, what was the question? I guess we can just look at this when we get the question again. Was it the date or was it the fact that he was here at midnight? I don't remember. He was there greeted by someone in the foyer. Was in a state of shock and spoke about ice. After being calmed, showed the officer on site the place of the incident. The deceased was found on the gravel path, lying face down. Legs were facing the house. The deceased's right arm was folded beneath something body, while the left arm was stretched out. A pool of blood had formed beneath the body, and the deceased had visible severe head injuries. The deceased had, in addition, severe injuries to something. Shards of glass were scattered on the body and around the same. Upon closer inspection, there was additional red liquid near the body, which was believed to be red paint. There were 4 playing cards discovered in the inner pocket of the deceased. A second-floor window above the body had been shattered. The deceased was dead upon the arrival of Andreas Coleman. The deceased was identified by witnesses, blah blah blah, according to deceased had inflicted upon and then, okay. Case dismissal order. No definitive proof of foul play has been discovered in conjunction with the death of blank. The physical evidence points towards blank. It has been established that blank suffered a manic psychotic breakdown. There have been conflicting professional opinions on whether the stab wounds in blank could have been self-inflicted, but the majority state that blank frenzied state might have given blank the necessary willpower to inflict injuries upon blank. Further interviews with witnesses blank have cleared the doubts surrounding her involvement in blank's death. Therefore, no further measures will be taken in the case. Okay. The plot thickens. So I don't think we should go back to the quiz club yet, because we probably need more answers here. So I think we should go back and hand in the 2 cards. Hello, I'm back. I do have more magical cards. Clubs. The card of luck. Use it wisely. Cool, and then we have the Ace of Diamonds, the card of wealth. Use it wisely. You have been a wonderful audience. See ya. I guess we're done in here then. So the clubs is down at the bottom there, and I think that will bring us up into this area right here. West wing, 2nd floor. Doesn't really tell us anything. And this one will bring us out here. Hallway front, and also onto the balcony here and here. Let's just go to the 1st floor one. We can just use the entrance right here. And I think we're about to be visited by the Maze Man too. Oh no, we just closed the Magician again. Never mind. Okay, club door. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh, it's another lock. It's locked. Well, this should be the, right? There's no T. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. So what the fuck is this? These are obvious. Like, this has to be the answer for these 2 locks. Like, what else would it be? But I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. Renzo plus L plus O is Lorenzo. Hotel minus O minus L is the 2nd magic word. If the 2nd magic word transforms to 1, 2, 3, then 2, 1, 3 equals the. Oh wait, is it HTL then? Wait, did I just completely misunderstand? Can I do that with the top one too? Last year minus the 1st magic word is laser. What was the 1st magic word? Hotel as a jar equals hotel last year. The 3rd eye fell from the sky over 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago equals 1st magic word. So 1,000 years ago is the 1st magic word. Oh, last year minus the 1st magic word is laser. So it's T Y A. TYA is the 1st magic word. Okay, that's gotta be it, right? Let's try this one. So this should be HTL. Man, maybe I should have read the whole... What?! How is this not right? Guess I can try the other one. T... Oh, there's no T here. How is it not HTL though? 1st magic word is hotel minus O. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Hang on. Hotel minus O minus L. So HTE. HTE. Okay, there we go. Fuck me. So what's going on in here? Oh. What the fuck? Excuse me for 1 second while I look for money. Okay, never mind. He has a photograph on the back. And a lock, of course. As you can see, you have gotten me into trouble. Quite the metaphor you have created, Signorina. An escape artist who cannot break free from capitalism. Now please release me, Signorina. A photo is taped to the man's back. Inspect. Is it supposed to help me? What the hell am I looking at? Unlock the chains? What the fuck, man? Am I supposed to know who that is? Is that Lorenzo? I mean, we can't see the hat, but... L-O-R... I think it fits. Let's try Lorenzo then. Let's go. Grazie. Now that we are on our way to freedom from the monetary system, we can get back to the project. The man on this cassette is perfect for our needs. Obtain the magician's video cassette. I'll see you soon. And $1, thank you. We have a shortcut here as well, number 14. What is the least amount of turns needed to reach X? The least amount of turns. Okay, so what... Is there a trick to this, or do I literally just have to solve the maze? We have to go like down here. Oh, this is the maze. Like the red maze. So do I wonder if this could be related to the actual maze then. Like we can go down here. Okay, we're gonna have to do multiple paths here just to see. Okay, so there's one path. Now we can walk differently. From here, we can go like this way. Not sure if this is less turns or not. It looks like it is, actually. You can also head out here. Like that. And also go up here, I guess. I think these are the only paths, really. So the red path has 46 turns. Okay, I think I took the green path that had 44. The yellow path has 42. Oh, that's not a great color now, is it? But... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna enter 42. It's 40 something, I'm pretty sure. Unless there's... Okay, it was 42. Cool. Alright, we have the maze man. Let's just do that too, I guess. Now, I haven't saved, so... Gotta be sure on this one. We have a few details we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember. Okay, what's going on here? Bro just shot his gun. I'm either fleeing or something. There's 3 apples in the bowl. There's a fez and scissors on the coat hanger. Five keys actually. Alright. I remember. I was hanging on the coat hanger. Okay, scissors and a fez. Pair of scissors and a fez. This matches our information. Hotel reception lobby night. The woman hyperventilates. The bullet has barely missed her head. She panics and makes her way out to the lobby. As she opens the door, the man is standing there. He's wearing sunglasses. He lowers his smoking revolver. Signorina, thank God I can't see shit in these glasses. I thought you were someone else. One of them. That could have ended horribly. The man laughs. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have developed an entirely new philosophy for motion pictures. And yes, art in general. Art must be set free from the tyranny of the beholder. We're releasing it back into space. We're putting on the greatest show that the world has ever seen, Signorina. Oh, who are you calling? Was it a magician? Is he telling lies about me? No, I had to call my aunt. Was it the Americans? No, I have to get back to work. Oh, I'm keeping you. Let's walk and talk. A woman walks fast, and the man strolls beside her. Everyone has a part to play in the revolution. Rudy lacks artistic talent, so he will be Minister of Defense. Do you agree, Signorina? Yes, Minister of Defense. Signorina, please be serious. Rudy is a Labrador. He does not have the stomach for warfare. The woman tries to find her way out of the hotel, but the man blocks her way by always running in front of her. Signorina, please be serious. We are under siege. The atomic bomb? Very beautiful, but instrumental. They used it politically, a cardinal sin. The woman hurries away. The man rushes after, continuing the conversation. As you know, the mace is a weapon of mass destruction, an endless ride for fascists and critics. The bumper cars have been permanently closed because of a collision. Sabotage, Signorina, sabotage. The man suddenly grabs the woman's arm. Who was on the phone? Was it Sydney? Did it tell you lies about my magic show? No, Forgive me, Signorina. Here I talk and talk. What I wanted to tell you is that I'm waiting for you upstairs. I looked serious, so you might want to go check. What? The woman studies his face in terror. She notices red stains on his cheek. He hurries away. The woman stands and listens as he runs away. She sneaks back to the main entrance. She pushes the door. It's locked. You panic. You run through the corridors, pulling handles of every door. They're all locked. You turn at every corner, checking all the windows. Locked as well. You will run up and down the stairs in panic. You will find yourself in my room. I am not there. I haven't been there this entire time. I am in the real 1963. What the fuck is this? It stops being a script and it starts talking to me directly. Do I even dare to turn this in? This is page 9. Did I ever mention how many there were? Okay, well, this is where we're going to leave it off for today. Next time we go and turn in the script, maybe something will happen. Maybe this is the last script, I don't know. We also have another one of those card doors to open, and the dead girl lock, I think I finally figured out as well. So we have a lot to do right now. But that is going to be it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.